Is this gonna be like sober truth or drink? Because we're just
on an
exposing role. We're in the exposing mood.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
I'm Niki.
and I'm Gabi, and we are giving you guys a truth or drink. You know, with all of Niki's exposing series on TikTok, I feel like we owe a long form version of exposing this channel to you guys.
Yes.
With the involvement of Tito's. I've always been doing these get ready with me's on TikTok for a while, and ironically, I talked about Niki and Gabi exposing things that you guys may not have known, and the reaction was not expected. I thought a lot of the things that were fake or staged were obvious. Obviously, they were not. So it makes us realize we need to just have a chit chat and drink. There's many things that you guys are surprised about that I was just shook weren't obvious, like Niki said. So I feel like this video is gonna be really fun for us to further elaborate on the staged, faked things that we did. And obviously we get to omit some questions with the alcohol. So either we expose more about Niki and Gabi or we take a shot. So we have our friend off camera who went through the comments on my exposing series, and we're just gonna either answer it or take a shot. Gabi's gonna go first since I've already been exposing a lot on my TikTok.
Are you guys still friends with the people that were on your reality show?
Some. Nothing like major happened between me or any of the people. Actually, maybe the Miami season. I had no big fallouts with anybody from the cast, just like natural drifting. Like I actually found out from people who I'm still close with from the reality show, like my genuine friends, that some of the people we regularly brought on like despised me behind my back and talked so much crap about me. But when I was like in the moment, young, partying with them, I like had no idea that these people like really didn't like me. And as your twin who didn't get along with you at the time, they all felt comfortable talking shit on you to me too. And I'm sorry I ever allowed that. It's so bizarre because I never had drama with like anybody that was a part of our reality show. And then truth be told, that certain people just had issues with me, which now makes sense because those certain people have like completely distanced themselves from me. My two besties still from the reality show are Kenny and Brielle.
Niki, can you please tell us about Alicia and the Bora Bora trip?
I don't want to create more drama, so it's like, it's over with. I don't want to re-bring it back up, so do I take a shot? Did we ever confirm if there was like issues on the Bora Bora trip? Or did people just like, oh, I did. In a exposing video, I said there was drama that went down on the Bora Bora trip. So it wasn't really between you and people, it was between me. No, it did start with me. I won't drink. I'll give just like a little synopsis. But the drama was that I felt left out, and there was like this big group of influencers that are known as being a friend group. But I had felt very left out, and I was looking forward to going on an influencer brand trip because I already felt like I didn't socialize enough with like the influencers, and I really just so badly wanted to be friends with everybody and feel included. I was 22, like I didn't feel included, and Gabi felt bad for me, so then she obviously went to Twitter and started tweeting because she has no filter. I'm not proud of being a messy, reckless, like 20-year-old, but at the end of the day, even when Niki and I had our issues, like I knew Niki didn't have the balls to like tell people how they are to their face. She was just very shy and kind of just let people get away with shit, and I was like, no, I was getting mad for her. And I feel like things are still like that to this day. I feel like Gabi and I can fight and do low blows to each other, but no one else is allowed. If someone crosses Gabi or crosses me, like the sister clause comes out. I was just so upset because you were best friends with this person until this trip, and then all of a sudden you weren't because there was another group there. That is such early 20s shit though. Like, I know. Now if people were leaving me out, I would just be like, all right, because like we don't got energy for that now. We don't. There's too much other important stuff to worry about. I feel like the younger people watching this part of like the Q&A would understand this story or like narrative, but I feel like those who are closer in age with us now understand how that would be just so tiring at this age. Please don't read into that more than we've already explained.
Gabi, are you guys actually twins or are you dating?
Okay, wait, can I just say, this has nothing to do with the question, but Niki and I, okay, so do you know what I'm gonna say with the telepathy? Okay, so a lot of our videos that were staged were because we had a producer. Like all the videos you guys are finding out that weren't real all took place when we had a producer. Before the producer, everything was real. We were actually in our actual bedrooms at our parents' house, real life. Then the producer came in, and actually this producer was like the bomb, was so cool, was so intelligent, really did do a number for our channel in good ways. But there was this one video that I will not forget that we filmed and we never posted. Wait, you knew I was gonna go there? we were recreating fan fiction stories about me and Gabi, and we're like, we can't post this. We can't. We can't.
There's like a scene I remember vividly where Niki and I lean into like, stage a fake
and then like,
shut up!
I'm like not okay right now.
When we filmed the clip where we didn't kiss, but like we were trying to make it look like it behind a pillow, and we were like, no.
I mean, I get it. Me and Gabi resembled. Like one is more mask, the other one's more lipstick.
Yeah, I didn't want to go there with the stereotypes, but like I always wondered, like, why do people comment, are they dating or what's going on?
Are they partners or are they sisters? I think back in the day we really did not look like. Now it's obvious we're sisters. At least,
really?
If we're not twins, we're at least sisters. I've been getting a lot of that. I think people are seeing my exposing series on TikTok and they aren't familiar with us, so they think that I'm talking about an ex or something.
Oh,
yeah.
wait, I saw a comment where it was like, you're talking about moving in and moving out.
Yeah, it sounds like we dated and we had a breakup.
No,
no.
Is this gonna be like sober truth or drink? Because we're just
on an
giving
exposing role. We're in the exposing mood.
Yeah.
Niki, can you please address the drama that happened over the fried food comment? I was invested.
So, if you guys didn't know, in season 2 of our reality show, Niki and Gabi Take Summer Break, me and Gabi got in an ugly argument because I made a comment about everyone. I mean, it's bitchy, it sounds bitchy. Everyone was getting fried food. And I was like, that's fine for them, but I can't eat fried food.
I said, I'm not eating fried food. And you know what? Even if I don't eat fried food, that's none of your business.
I can't even imagine a world anymore where you would say that. I didn't mean to piss people off. I genuinely was speaking on my behalf. I actually said it to my ex for only us to hear, but Gabi overheard it and then goes, guys, Niki said she's not gonna have fried food.
I was such a mean girl in that scene.
And everyone was like, wait, what? Like, she's better than us? She's not gonna have fried food?
It was so, like, early 20s, mid-20s of me to, like, think, like, you could outnumber someone and win.
Crazy.
Honestly, I don't even remember, like, why it was such a big deal. Like,
you got upset that
you triggered me.
Yes.
Your, like, active ED triggered my...
Trigger warning, I was struggling with my eating. It was just out of what I was comfortable eating. Having the ED, that was like, I had a specific food I was allowed to eat, and I remember like my ex driving me, he drove me all the way to McDonald's to get a grilled chicken filet because the crew got everybody Panera and it was just bread. And I was like, so like, I can't have bread, I can't have fried food. Previous one.
I also feel like you were in a place in your life where that was the one thing you could control. So looking back at that whole fight makes me so sad that like I, as your sister, ganged up on you, and then like
all the friends ganged up too.
Listen, let's be so for real. Like the friends that ganged up on you about this topic also might have not been in the best places themselves either mentally.
Gabi, was the tiny home video real? Did you really get kicked out?
Oh my god, we're gonna tiny live.
How long are we gonna be in here?
Guess he's really leaving.
All you guys are doing is fighting, and I'm kind of over it.
Blood on the Gabi, that could be a murder weapon. There's someone at the door.
P.S. You can't leave tiny home until you hear from me.
Okay, the tiny home video is one of the cringiest videos. I cannot watch it. I think I watched it like once in my life. It was like one of the worst. Like halfway. It was not fun. It was really fake. I was definitely not feeling it. I remember
I was not feeling it.
I just wanted to go home.
If a video had a strong enough concept where we were interested and engaged and it was all planned out, we never had to stage anything, okay? Low key, I'm answering this for Gabi. It was staged that we got kicked out of the tiny home only because there was no substance to the video. We were all just in there and we're like, now what? We're in this tiny home.
And like, I felt like I had to take one for the team and be a bitch in the tiny house because I'm like, what else is there to do?
Niki, everyone knows that Gabi's had work done. What have you had done?
Oh my god, this is so funny. I feel like I'm like Kylie Jenner, who's like very obvious about the work she has done, but I feel like you're like the Kendall whose face slowly but surely changed over the years, but she hasn't said a fucking word.
Well, face change number 1 was breakup, weight loss. Second face change was cheek filler. Everyone was all about the Kylie lips. I liked my small lips. I actually thought that my face would not look good with big lips, so I went for the cheeks. I wanted to be like a model, an America's Next Top Model. I wanted the contour, I always loved a face structure.
Oh, Niki, it's giving I'm not like the other girls.
Oh, fuck. I haven't gotten filler since I got diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, so I don't want to create inflammation. So I have not gotten filler in like 2 years. Only thing I do is Botox because like I'm trying to prevent the wrinkles.
I got it when I was like in my early 20s, but like right now I need it so bad, but I don't know, I'm scared of Botox.
You mentioned that you paid family, friends, and partners to be in your videos. How much did you pay them?
Do we say it?
Not everyone got paid this. If you were a reoccurring face in our videos, you got paid $400.
We had some people that were from out of town, and if they were gonna come be in the videos, they also needed a car service. To have someone come be in our videos, it would be about like $800, $900. So then obviously we stopped having certain people be in our videos because it was expensive. I do understand paying people for giving their name and likeness to be in the videos. That's very fair. We're profiting off people being in our videos. By the way, we don't pay people to be in our videos anymore. Yeah. We haven't. We dropped that toxic habit in 2020.
Gabby, how do you feel about Niki sharing all your secrets?
Okay, so at first I thought it was funny, and then there was one video that I was like, oh wait, I didn't approve of this. And then I got upset and I texted Niki about it because we're grown-ups now and we text each other when things upset us. And ever since Niki's like, oh, I'm gonna send these to you for approval before I post. And I feel really bad about that because it started out lightheaded. What? Drunk? No, maybe. It started out really lighthearted, like stupid fun facts. Yeah, I think that I did start getting carried away because I was really excited. It felt like, oh, I can like say all this stuff. And I'm like, wait, it does affect Gabby. So yeah, now I send her, it's like the way I send branded videos to a brand. I'm like, can you approve this before I post? I do that with Gabby. I'm like, please approve this post.
Niki, what happened to the Niki and Gabi podcast? Gabby, why did you guys really stop posting on Niki and Gabi?
Long story short, Niki and I were focused on our own channels and we were so busy that we weren't utilizing our time to look over the Niki and Gabi channel and the back end of that. So Niki and I had to make the bold decision to walk away just out of fairness to our own selves, lives.
Yeah. Niki, since you started the exposing, some creators are coming for other creators for lying on the internet saying they're inauthentic. What are your thoughts?
Definitely not drinking to that. I think that is so valid and fair for people to come say, but I do feel like we have to start somewhere, right? If we want to change our ways on the internet. The truth sets you free, and in a way, I felt like people had the wrong ideas of us because some things really were staged or set up for the camera when that's not who we are and our character. And my short answer to that is that clearly we're trying to change the trajectory for like the next decade of our content. We just want it to be so fucking real. It felt like therapy, like exposing it all. Do I think it's cute and quirky to lie? No. You can't believe everything you see. Like, you truly cannot. I feel like just being a YouTuber, we have the knowledge of what is real and what is fake because we lived it.
The pressure of posting once a week, how did you guys deal with that?
I was an autopilot. The way I dealt with it was I just didn't make plans for my life. I just revolved my life around her schedule because it was too complicated. I literally moved home to keep filming because I was like, there's no way. I don't remember my 20s. We blacked out like we are about to now.
What was the biggest thing you played up about your online personalities?
For me, I never thought I wasn't like the other girls. I imitated a comment that said Niki thinks she's not like the other girls. So I go, I'm not like the other girls. I'm not like the other girl. I never meant it or believed it. I was making fun of a comment. I knew I was like the other girls. I just have blue hair, but then I thought it was funny to play into for the channel. So then I just kept going, I'm not like the other girl. What? I didn't think I was, I really didn't. The biggest thing I played up, I just feel like I'm not as glam as I am.
Were you guys actually friends with all the OG YouTubers that you filmed with?
No. No, and I think they knew that. For our young age, it was very professional. We would show up, if it was a back to school video, everyone had their backpacks, their cameras, let's go. We all had scripts. This person's video, we're all gonna do this person's thumbnail. Like high school, like yeah, it was like, wait, they got this angle and I didn't get this angle. Or it'd be like, wait, that was my thumbnail idea. No, okay, let's do this to make it a little bit different. Like we genuinely were friends with someone. Me and Gabby and Mia and Alicia had so much fun.
Okay, last question. What do you guys think is the biggest secret to Niki and Gabi?
We cannot talk about that yet, so here's a shot.
Okay, actually I have one more question. Is that actually alcohol?
If it was really alcohol, could I do this? It was water. We're gonna try to post when we can. Like we said, this channel's for fun, so comment down below if you wanna see anything. Me and Gabby, in 2025, we are turning 30 this year, which is, what the fuck? We started this channel when we were 18! I'm actually proud of us. Me too. Oh, we thought we were gonna be stuck on the challenge loop at 30 something years old. So with all that being said, thanks for watching. We love you guys so much. Thanks for being loyal to us. Comment down below if there's any more questions that you want us to answer, because I feel like we could be talking about this for a lot longer than we actually have. And obviously follow us on TikTok. We've been like whoring out on there. We love TikTok. We really do. We can't shut up on that app. And we'll see you guys maybe in our next video. Bye. Mwah.